Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett. On my hands is Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer, issue number 66. Stormbringer is a magazine between Hatchet and Games Workshop taking you through the hobby. And it's everything from how to play, how to put figures together, how to paint. I mean, it really does take you through the hobby and gives you everything you need, including two forces, forces of order, forces of destruction, and even paints. This issue has Squig Orange and Wild Rider Red. You can see here two paints that, you know, I've used a decent amount. Wild Rider Red has come in handy, and I think I've used Squig Orange usually, or sometimes here and there. But the big thing with the paint magazines is you tend to not get your money's worth. For $13.99, the paints tend to be like $9, so you're obviously losing money as far as that. And if you're part of the subscription, it's just kind of the way it is. So let's dive in. I think it's going to be pretty standard in here. We're going to have some background on some stuff, and then how to use your two paints on the figures that have already come out, and then some rules and scenarios, stuff like that. So here we go. We got Realm of a Life. So we got some background. Interesting. I don't know what all that is. Kind of interesting. And then, as I said, we go into painting. Pretty standard stuff. Shows a whole bunch of other figures that you've already received as to where you can use those paints. We get some rules, and then we wind up with a scenario to play, and then finally we get to see what's in the next two issues. So generally my take is like, you know, the magazine's good if you want to get in the hobby, as long as you don't care what you get. They're good. You know, it's a cheap way to get in the hobby. You tend to save a lot of money. Obviously, the paint magazines, you lose money, so that's, you know, not a great thing to buy these individually. But, you know, if you're subscribed, you know, it is what it is. So, and then the other negative is that this is Age of Sigmar 3rd edition. We're in 4th edition. So the rules are a little outdated, but, you know, the paints and the figures, all that, are all still good. You just, you know, need to get updated rules. So that is what it is. We are going to go through, figure out the value of all this, and that will be in the descriptions of the video. So pay attention to that, and we're keeping track of how much we save overall. But beyond that, if you want the latest Games Workshop news, if you want board games in general, role-playing games, card games, whatever, check us out every single day at BoardGameToday.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, on TikTok, on Blue Sky, everywhere. All Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep rolling that dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do it right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos, or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.